Hey guys, this is Shiny Zekrom and welcome back to our Week 10 Team Builder for Season 3 of the SBL. Here we are in the second last week, going up against Aleo and the Vehement Vagabonds. His team is Excadrill, Victini is a Z user, Vaporeon, Spiritomb, Miltank, Vileplume, Mega Tyranitar, Rotom Wash, Shaman, Mienshao, and Regirock. And as a quick reminder of my team, we have Mew as our Z user, Mandibuzz, Kyurem, Darmanitan, Seismitoad, Samurott, Mega Gardevoir, Buzzwole, Magnezone, Porygon Z, and Silvally. This is going to be a very, very tough opponent. Nothing easy is going to come out of this. We're going to have to fight our hardest earned victory this week, and with the 6 that I have prepared, hopefully we can do it. First up, we have Mystery, the shiny Mew, holding the Fightinium Z with the ability Synchronize, with the moveset Focus Blast, Ice Beam, Psychic, and Earth Power. With 252 Speed EVs with Timid Nature, 252 in Special Attack, and 4 in Defense. The 252 Timid is to Speed tie Shaman and Jolly Miltank when they have, 252 in themselves. And of course, 252 in Special Attack for as much damage output as possible. And 4 defense is basically if we can somehow live a physical hit better. That's why it's there. But I doubt we will, to be honest. But the moveset we have of Focus Blast, Ice Beam, Psychic, and Earth Power hits 8 out of the 11 of Aleos' teammates super effective. And we have the Fightinium Z mainly for the Excadrill and the Mega Tyranitar themselves. So Mega Tyranitar could say go for a pursuit to try and pursuit trap us, but instead we'll be faster. We can fire off the Fightinium Z, and I believe unless he doesn't have enough special defensive investment, he can get completely one-shot by it, which is exactly what we're aiming for. If I had gone Aura Sphere, I don't think we would have had that chance. So I went Focus Blast instead. And with that, we're going to move on to teammate number 2 for the week, which is going to be Titano, the Darmanitan, holding a Choice Band with the ability Sheer Force with the moveset Flare Blitz, Superpower, Earthquake, and U-Turn. We have 200 speed with Jolly Nature, 252 in attack, and 56 in HP. The 200 speed Jolly allows us to outspeed max speed Jolly Excadrill out of sand by 1 point. The 252 Choice Band for attack is for as much damage output as possible, and 56 HP to bulk any hits if we possibly can. And our moveset of Flare Blitz, Superpower, Earthquake, U-Turn hits 8 out of 11 of Aleos' team super effectively, so got that going for us. And Darmanitan is pretty much just there, as usual, to wall break and murder everything in its path if it can. So yeah, I think that'll just about do it for Darmanitan, so let's move on to our next one. We have Diantha, the shiny Mega Gardevoir, starting as Gardevoir holding the Gardevoir, right? With the female with the ability Synchronize with the moveset Wish, Protect, Energy Ball, and Hyper Voice. We have 248 HP, 228 special defense with Calm Nature, and 32 in special attack. The 248 HP, 228 special defense with Calm Nature means we can live a max special attack Mouse Choice Specs Victini Shadow Ball, taking only 49.5% from a max roll, meaning Shadow Ball cannot 2-hit KO us. Even if it's Ghostium Z, it will only do up to 66% to us, but we can't take a Shadow Ball after that, unless it's the low roll Ghostium Z, which is down to like 56% I think, and a low roll Shadow Ball. The Wish and Protect is to basically recover HP with Gardevoir and to be able to Wish support our own team in case like Darmanitan with the Flare Blitz and such, and Mew if absolutely need be and whatnot. The 32 special attack is just basically for a little bit of damage output. And the 2 attacking moves we have, which will be the Hyper Voice from Pixelate and Energy Ball, hits 6 out of 11 of Aleos' team super effectively. And that's really it for that. Next up, we're going to have Flaps the Mandibuzz, holding a Rocky Helmet, female, with the ability Overcoat, with the moveset Bone Rush, Roost, Brave Bird, and Defog. Excuse me. We have 248 in HP, 220 defense with Impish Nature, and 40 attack. So, well, let's get explaining this one, because most are probably going to be confused with the Bone Rush. So the 248 HP and 220 defense with Impish Nature means we can live a max attack, Adamant, Mega Tyranitar, Stone Edge, doing up to 85.5% as max damage, or the max roll, pretty much. The 40th attack is pretty much just for any damage output we can do against his team, such as with the Bone Rush with the Victini and the Excadrill and the Mega T-Tar. The Defog is pretty much just to keep hazards out as much as possible. And Overcoat. The reason we are going Overcoat is due to the fact of Mega Tyranitar being on his team, and the fact it's come to, I believe, every single game so far that Aleo's played. I'm not messing around, and I'm not going to run Big Pecks this time. There's nothing really on this team that runs a defense-lowering move, or would want to as a move slot. So we didn't really need Big Pecks. I'm not going a weak armor set this week either. Too valuable for that. And I felt Overcoat would probably be best because we won't be taking Sandstorm damage, and moves that can come from the Vileplume, such as like the Sleep Powder, Spore, Poison Powder, those kind of moves, they will not affect Mandibuzz with Overcoat either, which can really help us out in the long run. And the two moves that Mandibuzz have, Brave Bird and Bone Rush, hit 6 out of 11 of Aleos' teams super effectively. With that, we're going to move on to our 5th teammate of this week. Workout the Buzzwole, holding leftovers with the ability Beast Boost with the moveset Drain Punch, Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Toxic. We have 248 HP, 200 defense with Impish Nature, and 60 in attack. So, the 248 HP, 200 defense with Impish Nature means we can live a max attack Adamant V-Create Victini, with the max roll being 89.6%. The 60 attack is to have some damage output to go along with our moveset, which hits 7 out of 11 super effectively. The Toxic is mainly to try and catch things such as the Vaporeon if they want to come in to stall me out, or they want to switch in Spiritomb, because Spiritomb walls this set pretty hard, so I figured Toxic would have been a good thing to throw in there. We could catch out like a Mega T-Tar if that decides to come in, or a Victini. Anything to pretty much just start whittling down the team, if possible, with Toxic. And having Drain Punch, of course, is nice to have a recovery move to go along with Toxic. So we're not only whittling them down, but we're recovering HP at the same time as Drain Punch, and we have leftovers to recover as well. And Wish support as well. And with that, we're going to move on to our final teammate of this week, which is a bit different from what I normally run it. Experiment the Shiny Silvally, holding Choice Specs with the ability RKS system, with the moveset Surf, Air Slash, Thunderbolt, and Hidden Power Grass. Alright, this is practically the same exact EVs that Darmanitan has, with the 56 in HP, 252 in special attack, and 200 speed with Timid instead of Jolly Nature, Timid Nature, and with Timid. The 200 speed Timid is to make sure we can outspeed a Jolly Excadrill by max speed Jolly Excadrill by 1 point, and the 252 special attack Choice Specs is to have as much damage output as possible, and of course the 56 HP to tank any hits fair. And our moveset, the Surf, Air Slash, Thunderbolt, and Hidden Power Grass, actually hits 9 out of 11 of Aleos' team super effectively. The only things I believe it doesn't hit super effectively are the Miltank and the Miltank and the Spiritomb. Other than that, no matter what he decides to switch in, Silvally could hurt it quite a bit with the Choice Specs and the 252 in special attack. But other than that, that is actually going to do it for this week's team for week 10. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and in the next part of the SBL, you'll be seeing our Week 10 battle versus the Vehement Vagabonds and Coach Aleo. See you guys then.